Today's date on the Archangelic Calendar is Infinity OJ88K188 Infinity Infinity B55555 Infinity Infinity B1TT Infinity Legend and more info available at archangeliccalendar.com. Gaia has decided to remain spirit dominant for the second day in a row. She has done this before, and it usually indicates that she is about to go through some major downloads. It's almost as if Gaia goes into a meditative state to receive these downloads more effectively. These energies are clearly coming from Surtsey, our galaxy, and are going to affect her in profound ways. The darkness works for us, but they have not realized it as of yet. One of the greatest contributions to our shift to 5D is the fact that their mere existence has brought forth unity among the many gifted. This is an amazing task that no one else could have accomplished in such an efficient manner. Brava. I could not help but notice the amount of archangels returning to a more physical earth role today. When I inquired, Archangel Hermisiel said, second Coma. He was referring to an incident in my life where I walked the line of life and death for a second time. In this coma state, I was taken to the front lines of the battle of light and dark. This is great news, as that battle was won by the light, and that means the results will manifest in this realm shortly. We have been meeting many new star races, and we will keep passing along their well wishes. The Eno are extra-dimensional beings who just wanted us to be aware that they exist and conveyed a sentiment of admiration for humanity. They have a breathing apparatus on the side, and it also acts much like a voice box. They are very friendly and are highly advanced technologically, but are not entirely accustomed to our atmosphere. The Eno. Humanity is bridging the gap between the physical and non-physical with artistry, divine beauty and grace. This makes our divine essences extremely important to the healing and transition process that we are currently going through. May we never underestimate this truth. There will be way more incoming energies aimed at us, and it will be much more so than we have seen in recent history. This is not to say that we will break record high in spikes of cosmic weather, but it will be steady, rhythmically coming in. These waves are much like anything else in our lives. We can resist the higher momentum and be dragged by it, or we can learn to surf the waves with cunning and guile. This does lead me into today's assignments, but I will digress for now, in the sake of procedure and the list of today's tools. Most of humanity's 7.8 billion people do not have enough belief in their ability to work metaphysically as of yet. If that is not the case, and for most light workers it is not, feel free to use your own tools and abilities for assignments. For the others, the tools below will help you bridge the belief gap, as your belief in the said being would come into play as well. The following tools will only be available until the mark of the next Archangelic Day, next day's official post. Envision yourself using said tools with a pure heart and intentions. A warning to all who try to yield unworthy, these things have their own will. Please make a mental note of what you wish to equip. Passive equals no intention needed to use or arm. Active equals intention needed to yield. Aggressive equals will attack before anything has a chance to do any harm. Active, passive and aggressive anywhere within the universe. The Violet Flame team has shifted into the balance of 6, from the balance of 3. This means that we are starting to toggle in balance. If it helps, you can imagine 9 as steady control and 3 and 6 as the alternating hands on which it adjective asts itself. The Violet Flame team is as follows. and is in no particular order: Archangel Germain, Archangel Ansiel, Archangel Zadkiel, Archangel Orion, Archangel Raguel, Archangel Bryathos, Archangel Barthkol, Archangel Sablo, Archangel Emmanuel, Archangel Kirkael, Archangel Gzrel, Archangel Gal Izur, Archangel Tatraziel, Archangel Agla, and Archangel AF. Passive and aggressive short range. Archangel Muriel's Sword of Stone is a dynamic weapon that can harness the power of Earth. This sword is able to summon and silence earthquakes, as well as bring peace to an active volcano. Passive and aggressive, long and short range. Archangel Pasaginius Visions allows for the full empathy of infinitely expanding Creator Source to penetrate any personal blockages you may be dealing with. Passive, short and long range. Archangel Cockabeel's Heart of Gold is a passive shield that protects you from hurt in matters of the heart. It can make words sting much less, and it can help ease grief and discomfort. Active short and long range. Archangel Hermisiel's choir baton can bring honesty out of the most tight-lipped mouth. This is a very gentle tool that only evokes the truth. You may even yield upon yourself for some interesting results. Active short and long range. Archangel Baradiel's Hailstorm is a mental yield, which means just envision a gray band around your head and then gray hail upon your target. Active long and short range. Archangel Barakiel's Lightning Sword can activate a temple just as well as it can overload a circuit. That is not to say that this isn't a fierce darkness-slaying tool as well, so use carefully. Passive and aggressive short range. Archangel Balthiel's spinning blades can thwart any distress that you may experience, and it can also keep all your enemies stay at bay. The spinning blades are extremely active and they do not hesitate to transmute. Please note the next three tools are healing modalities and can be sent remotely to loved ones. Passive and aggressive short range. Archangel Calaziel's Radiant Rays of Health wards off all diseases and illness. It can also aid in the recovery of diseases already inflicted. It can be sent to land masses as well as individual living beings. Passive and aggressive short and long range. Archangel Theliel's Radiant Compassion sends heartfelt love to all within your jurisdictions. This is the nurturing aspect of healing and it has incredible warmth. It is best to yield this with a calm frame of mind. Active long or short range. Archangel Raphael's healing staff is an omnipotent healing force that works gradually or intensively depending on how you yield it. It is considered the best general healing instrument. Assignments. 1. We need to remain cognizant of the fact that the Oscars are going to be in the Dolby Theatre in LA in about 4 sunrises, as the weekly episodic siphoning from organized darkness continues. We want to continue to send violet flames as much as possible. We are still aiming to send hail and extreme weather to this event, as well overriding the subliminal weaponry that will be operating at the event. Today's tools may be especially helpful for this. 2. The main headquarters of organized darkness is the 4th dimension, which is where the trickster ETs hang out and cause all of the trouble. We would prefer a violet flame sweep in waves, but if you are not capable, feel free to blanket the entire dimension for as long as possible. 3. As I have mentioned, the incoming energies are going to be vast and purposeful. Gaia was clear that she needed help integrating these energies that are coming in from our cosmic center, and clearly we do as well. Gaia did present us with a very simple solution. Individualized integration conduit sessions, which are basically personal download centers that use the human vessel as the conductivity material to complete the circuitry between Surtsi and Gaia. You do not get to keep any of the energy running through your body, but its benefits are vast and far-reaching beyond the moment of inception. This does two things: it allows Gaia to better digest these incoming energies, and it allows us to do the same, in addition to helping us to minimizing the the effects of these energies. Envision a steady beam of blue-ray light which is blue but more on the white shade, then envision a galaxy of stars raining down upon you until it becomes a steady beam diamond light. You will be prompted to do this again and again by a high-pitched ringing that you will hear ringing in your ears. When I did this assignment, I found out that when I did them all simultaneously, they became extremely wavy streams of direct consciousness. It's almost as if we are the Rosetta Stones of this cosmic energy to Gaia. I also want to advise you to connect with Gaia and meditating upon this wonder. I was greeted by 333 on my clock when I finished this assignment, and it was the exclamation point to a very profound metaphysical meditation. More info available at archangeliccalendar.com.